Good day. I am excited about 2019. I think it's going to be a fantastic year, especially when it comes to the EU. You see, I think there is a chance that the EU might fall in the next year. I'm possibly over-optimistic, but at least we will see a real crumble so that people, the average person will say, oh my God, it's falling. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. So, the UK is leaving. This is a tremendous blow to the guys in Brussels, and possibly with a no deal. And then you have Italy and France. Both these countries are key to the EU project, so they cannot afford to lose any of them. And both these countries are very, very shaky at the moment, and this will not go away. I don't see Macron, for instance, surviving 2019. I would be very surprised. And then the tariffs, The EU is making sick money on tariffs. It's really sick. And this is now also shaky thanks to Trump. It doesn't look good. It's going to be a sad year for these bureaucrats in Brussels. Yeah. And then there are other things that's going to happen, of course, in 2019. Especially, I'm thinking about the election in Finland. Yeah. The government in Finland is very pro-EU. And I think there is a good chance that this will change. We'll see. And of course, the election in Canada. This is brilliant. I'm very much looking forward to this. All right. I'm going to give you two stories. The first one is from Sweden. A female socialist, 45 years old. She's a local politician. She was also employed as a resource person at this immigration residence for minors. Yeah. The female local politician, belonging to the Social Democrat Party, is now sentenced for sexual exploitation of one of these minors. A boy, I suppose. The sex should have taken place on 10 occasions, of which 9 of them were in the home of the local politician. In connection with the disclosure, she decided to resign. Yeah. She resigned from the educational board and as a committee member of the same district court that now sentenced her to prison. 6 months. She was also sentenced to pay the boy $8,000 approximately in damages. There's an interesting thing here, an observation. When nationalists make mistakes here in Sweden, usually the chairman of the Nationalist Party get to answer questions about this. He's being attacked for this. When the socialists or the Greens do something, this almost never happens. It's just the person doing something bad, you see. Same thing with this story. And finally this. About 1,500 people, mainly young men with a connection to Islam, will be released from prisons throughout Europe in the next few months. These people have been convicted by European courts for terrorist-related crimes or links to various terrorist networks. Among those who will be released are 4 young men who planned a terrorist attack against the Danish newspaper Jyllands-Posten. The men were arrested by Swedish and Danish police when they were on their way to Denmark to carry out the terrorist attack. I remember this story. So these guys are now being released. Well, it's going to be an interesting year for certain. Okay, be good. Bye.